Hello, this video is for my junior level students. All right, I'm going to briefly go over what we're doing this week. And it's really important that you know that this week is another weird week. I haven't been let go of jury duty just yet. They're asking me to come back on Wednesday. So of course that will affect my classes on Wednesday. If we're scheduled to meet, I will not be available and I will be expecting you guys to work independently. Of course, I'll give you guys instructions for this. Okay, I'll put your instructions in 2 places. I will have a banner up here at the top of the page that explains that there will be no Zoom meeting, and it'll link to this video. And I'll also leave you an announcement with directions in the announcements page. So you can look in those 2 areas, and that should be able to answer any of your questions. Now, if you click modules in the side navigation, you will see that I've made the rest of Module 5 available to you. Okay, I went ahead and I made available to you the next 3 weeks of work that we'll be doing together. Scroll down, you'll see it there. And the reason why is because I want you guys to start working on your Module 5 summative assessment. Now, this might look different to you. Okay, if you are in one of my Health Careers Academy classes, not only do you have the summative project to do, but you also have to put that project on a website. Okay, if you're in my regular junior level course, you don't have to worry about the website. You just need to focus on this assignment. Load here. Really taking its sweet time here. All right, here it is. Let me open the sucker up. So again, if you're in my Health Careers Academy class, these instructions are going to look a little different to you, but not by a lot. And so let me go ahead and open this up. We can see it a little bit better. Now remember, you have to choose from one of the 6 survivors from John Hersey's Hiroshima that you'll do a biography on. And so you can complete this biography in one of 3 ways. And I have those options available for you down here. Okay, there are 6 survivors, by the way, if you want to see their picture out. That's what they look like. But you have the option here. You can either write an informative essay. So using a Google Doc, you will write a 4-paragraph essay that describes one of the 6 main characters. Okay, it needs to have an introduction, body paragraphs, and a concluding paragraph. If you don't want to do that, you can also opt to do a Google Slides presentation. So I expect this to be about 12 slides long. And of those 12 slides, you can have like 4 picture pages that include the title. But yeah, that's an option that you can do as well. And of course, with any Google Slides presentation, I want to see pictures, I want to see color, and I want to see a lot of information about your selected survivor. Now, if you don't want to do those first 2 options, you can also create a video presentation. I think of the 3, this might be the hardest to do. But using either iMovie or any video editing software you have available to you, or either using the recording feature on Canvas. What I want you to do is present a TED Talk style video which discusses the character that you chose. Okay, it must be at least 3 minutes long. All right, and so you guys can do it. You guys can do it for sure. But here's the thing, whether you choose the essay, the video presentation, or the slides presentation, your projects need to contain these following elements. All right, so for the most part, since we're doing informative writing, you're not going to have a lot of subjectivity in your project, but I do want you to explain why you wanted to focus on that person. Okay, why do they matter to you? Okay, I'll allow a little subjectivity there. And I also want you to identify and discuss the lessons that you learned from this person's life. But besides those 2 elements right there, I want you to just share their story with us. So include an introduction that describes the experiences of your survivor. Okay, of course, explain why you wanted to focus on that person. Identify the major challenges or obstacles they faced after the Hiroshima bombing. Okay, I want you to discuss the strategies this person used to overcome these challenges. So off the top of my head, all right, I'm thinking of Father Kleinsorge. Okay, remember how he would respond to difficult and challenging situations by using humor and making, untimely jokes. All right, you can focus on that. I mean, we even have Mr. Tanimoto. He was really motivated to help others out because of this sense of survivor's guilt. And so if you really want to look deep into that, I think that would be cool too. But anyways, you'll discuss the strategies that they use to overcome their problems. I want you guys to provide quotes and examples from the book that support the positions that you're making here. And, it's a good idea it's a good idea too to maybe go back and look at some of those quotes that you've already gathered in those character analysis sheets that we've already done in class. Okay, that will truly, truly help you. So, don't let that resource go to waste. But anyways, this isn't due until March 15th. You still have some time. That's 3 weeks away. This week, I want you guys to get started working on this. And I made your lives easier because I didn't give you a lot of assignments that are due this coming Monday. All right, if you look into your modules page, all right, you'll see that the only assignment that I do have due for you is going to be, where is it? Right here. This discussion. And so in this discussion, I kind of want you to reflect on what you've learned so far, and it asks you to answer the following 3 questions. What are you noticing when you read both Hiroshima and They Call This Enemy? Okay, how can we consider the multiple perspectives in these texts or in the variety of texts that I've given you? And how can we apply what we've learned to our own lives? So I want you to think really deeply about this. Okay, so of course, like with any discussion, you'll first submit your own answer to the prompt, and then you will respond to 2 other classmates. All right, now that will be due on Monday, but that's it. Aside from this and your blog post, your regular weekly blog updates, that's all the work I'm giving you to do this week. The rest of it is going to be focused on reading. This is a really heavy week for reading. So I've already made available to you in the module excerpt 5 from They Called This Enemy. You need to read that on your own. I have the PDF there available for you. And if for some reason you don't make it to our Zoom calls, you're not there for me to read the story to you, you will have to read chapter 4 of Hiroshima on your own. I do believe they have some recorded chapters available on YouTube, but they're not that great. And unfortunately, we don't have an official release of that audio file. Now, I don't know if you can hear my dog freaking out in the backyard. I'm going to go figure that out. But I think that's pretty much it. That's all that we're doing this week. Of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you know how to reach me through the proper channels. Send me an email, send me a message in my Canvas inbox, and I'll respond to you as quickly as possible. Don't forget that there's no class on Wednesday for those of you who are scheduled to meet with me Wednesday. And if there are any other changes that are a result from my time on jury duty, I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching, and have a good rest of your week.